Can I knock off now, please?
I think you've missed a bit over there.
No, I haven't. This is absolute graft, isn't it? I'm absolutely dripping. Got a new t-shirt, by the way. Elizabeth, good evening. You okay?
Hi, yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
All right.
Good.
Good to be back at school?
Yeah, tiring. Nice to see the children, but it's been tiring.
I've just clocked you got my shades on.
I know. I needed them on safety for doing my swimming.
Exactly. Right, I thought I'd do a video tonight showing everybody what I do on nights that I don't train. Now I know that's not very often, I know, but just want to reiterate to everybody that I do like chores constantly. So I thought I'd just document some of that. What do you think?
More like I was mowing the lawns, you went training, and I said, right, we can come and help me mow the lawns then.
Yeah. Okay, so I haven't actually done anything today. So my my life revolves around these videos, triathlon training, etc. So when those things stop, if I want to continue doing this, I have to still make a video, or as I get behind, I try and operate 2 or 3 days in advance. And on evenings when I'm not out riding my bike, it does make sense for me to get a few brownie points in the bank, doesn't it, Liz? Because I do very often take points out of that bank and don't deposit them. So do you want to give us a bit of a garden slash chicken slash life update? What is going off in this place?
Well, there's not loads to report. It's a bit warm out here for them this week, to be honest. So kind of...
They do a weird like gulping thing, don't they, when they're hot?
Getting the week out the way. So it is too hot for them, really.
A few people had asked, given that we're now down to 5 chickens, what's happening with chicken maths? Just explain to us what happens with chicken maths, and are you going to get any more chickens, people are asking.
Well, chicken maths is basically like 1 chicken equals like 3.
Yeah, so if you've got 3 chickens, you've actually got like 9.
Yeah.
But there's a whole thing with, like, you couldn't just go out and get 1 more chicken now, could you?
No, you have to get at least 2. It's not fair just to get 1 because it'll get picked on, yeah. So you would have to get... But then don't people say, so Hannah, we believe on this channel, she was telling us that you're supposed to get as many chickens as you've already got again. I think that's a little bit excessive. I've never done that. I've always just got at least 2 each time.
Yeah. So
they've got a buddy, and then they kind of just join in with the rest of the flock.
So we're staying with 5 for the time being?
We're staying with 5 for the time being.
Millie, Winnie, Polly, Ruby. Where's the other one?
Beatrice has probably gone to bed.
She's the old girl, isn't she?
She's an old girl.
Okay. What else is going off this garden then? Have we showed people Clucking and Palace? I think we have, haven't we?
Yeah, we did Clucking and Palace.
Yeah. You've installed some steps in the garden. What's going on?
I did that in about 10 minutes. I thought we showed them.
No, I don't think so.
I need to just straighten them up a little bit. Yeah. They are great though, because otherwise it's tricky walking down here, so you just go like this.
And I've just found out mowing the lawns.
Like that.
That's brilliant.
Ta-da!
Awesome. You've also painted that fence.
Painted the fence, yeah.
Big job.
Big job it was. Oh, it was a right pain that was.
I did it last year. You did it this year.
No, you did it the year before. We didn't do it last year. I've got all that fence to do still, which I might actually do on Saturday, because it's going to be hot on Saturday, isn't it? So,
what a treat.
And this one behind me, I can't bother to do it, so I'm not doing it.
Well, that was got like a 15-year guarantee.
Yeah, we'll leave that one a bit.
14 years. All right, so you're back at school. I'm back at work. What else have we got going off this week? Just getting back into the swing things, aren't we?
Yeah, just sort of getting back into the work routine. Try and do some sort of exercise, whether that be a bike or run or something tomorrow night. I'm going to visit my friend on Thursday night, and then we're back to Friday night again. It's the weekend, so...
Okay. I think that's outside update complete. I'm going to go inside and do a bit of an inside update now. Not in the house, but I mean like on the laptop update. Like I'm doing stuff on the laptop.
I'll just check you finish your jobs out here before you go though.
Dismissed. Just come inside. I knew she'd do this. It's not quite to satisfaction. Is that not okay? What? Is that not okay? Done to satisfaction?
Well, you missed a bit, so let's just finish it off.
Liz, have you seen this?
What? Oh, sorry.
Should we pretend that we never normally let him do that? He's so hot, isn't he?
Gorgeous boy.
It's too hot for us gingers, isn't it, mate? I know. Anyway,
I'm finished now,
laptop.
but you can come back out.
Laptop-based update. He doesn't like the mower or the strimmer. All right, so inside update. Now, I'm not going to claim that my life is especially stressful or especially difficult, because it isn't in comparison to a lot of other people I know, but this is what I'm doing tonight. When I got home from work, I felt absolutely drained, so I've had about a 20 to 30 minute nap. I just couldn't really face eating tea or going any further without closing my eyes. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I think it's just the combination of a busy few weeks catching up with me, so I had a little nap that set me up for a nice evening, hopefully. And I've seen I've been outside and been with Liz for half an hour or so outside. She's done the majority of the work out there. I am now cracking on with stuff on my laptop because I want to be able to sit down later on, and we're making our way through the Fury documentary. I think we're 5 episodes in, really enjoying it, but I want to make time to do that sort of thing with Liz rather than just doing YouTube all the time and training all the time and all of that. So strange time of year at the minute because it is now the end of my season, but it's earlier than I've ended my season most years. So it's beginning of September and I've got a bit of time on my hands. I want to start winter training properly from the beginning of October. That sounds really horrible when it's 27 degrees outside, but that's a plan. So I'm having 2 or 3 weeks where I'm doing a bit of training, not a huge amount, just keeping active. I've got a couple of bike races. So I'm just going through my training peaks because I have recently enlisted the help of a coach. Now I'm not going to be sharing who that is. I did this last year. It lasted a month and for various reasons it didn't work out. So I'm going to do the same thing this year just in case that happens, because it saves me having to go to the trouble of potentially saying something about somebody. I don't know. I just feel more comfortable. I want to be upfront that when I start doing this training, it's planned by somebody else. But when we're a month or 2 in and it's going well, as I'm sure it will do, I'd be happy to share what's going off and who the person is and so on. But thank you to all those who have messaged me about coaching over the last few months. It's probably the most common communication I get. What else am I doing? Well, this is also the time of year that a lot of brands are looking at their marketing budgets for next year. And this, thanks to you guys and girls watching, has potentially grown to the point where brands are like seriously interested in like serious investment and serious partnerships with something like this. Now, I am not going to turn this into an advertisement platform. I don't want to sit here and read things or tell you to buy this or, all those sorts of things. But if a brand which is relevant and would add value to these videos and you guys would enjoy the content, wants to partner with me, then I'd be silly not to, or not to at least consider it. So that's essentially what I'm doing. Over the past few weeks and months, I've had various conversations. Most of them lead to nothing, but a couple have actually been very encouraging, and I'm aiming to, in the next 2 or 3 weeks, conclude them. So make progress and conclude them, whether that is by shaking hands and agreeing something or whether it's just leaving it for the time being, because I can't have this ongoing forever. I've got too many things to do with videos and training and life and all those other things. But it is an area that I want to explore. I want to potentially do something, because what I've done this year in terms of content with race day videos and just generally the amount of content, it's not sustainable forever, both financially and because of my time. And so I need to look at ways in which I can make it more sustainable, because I want to keep putting out loads of content and loads of particularly great race day content is the plan. So I'll update you on that as and when, but please do feel reassured that honestly my number one priority is you guys and girls watching these videos, because without you watching the videos, nothing happens. No brands are interested whatsoever. So that's it. Is that about it I want to update you on? I'm also going through like YouTube comments, Instagram comments, all those sorts of things. It's not hard work. It's just one of those things that I've got to keep on top of. But I pride myself in like replying to every comment, replying to every message, because I think if you don't, what's the point in doing this? Maybe at some point it'll get to the point where that's not practical, but for the time being, I love it. Keep it coming. Right. That is it for today's video. I think that's a good update as to what's happening outside, if that is a good update. A bit of an update as to what I'm working on days when I'm not training. I'm going to get out for rides this week because the weather is so good, so we're back to normal training content. And yeah, I'm looking forward to, over the winter now, instead of focusing on racing and making videos about that, I just focus on training and making videos about that. So thanks in advance for the support. Hope you're all going well. Hope you've got the last few races of the year planned in, and I will see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock for who knows what. See you later.